guys, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So today's video we have this equation. Okay, to solve for the value of x. Okay, so solve for x. Okay, so this is how we go about it. Okay, so first of all, we are going to square both sides of the equation. Now we have this. Okay, so we square both sides, to get rid of this square root. So like this. If you expand this, this is the same thing as 2x minus 3x multiplying itself. Okay, so this times this, we get 2 power 2x. This times this is 2 power x multiplying 3 power x. Then this goes with this, another 2 power x, 3 power x, then plus this times this gives us 3 power 2x. So 2 power x raised to the power 2 power x multiplying 3 power x is 6 power x. So we get 2 power 2x minus 6 power x minus 6 power x multiplying 2 power 2x. Okay, so we can add this one up. Then we get 2 power 2x minus 2 multiplying 6 power x then minus 3 power x. Okay, so expanding this will give us 2 raised to the power 2x minus 2 multiplying 6 power x minus, it's actually plus, it's plus. Negative gives us plus, so plus 3 power 2x equals 6 power x minus, this is 9 power x. Okay, so 3 power 2x can be written as 2 power 2x is the same thing as 2 power 2 all raised to the power x, so same thing as this. Okay, so this can be written as 4 power x minus this plus this can also be 9 raised to the power x. So we are moving the whole of this to this side, so we get minus 6x plus 9 power x equals 0. Okay, so we get 4 power x minus, we have negative 2 of 6 power x minus another 6 power x, so this turns out to be this. Okay, then 9 power x plus 9 power x gives us 2 multiplying 9 power x equals 0. Okay, so the next part. Now the next part is we are going to divide through by any of this one, either 4 power x, 6 power x, or 9 power x. Okay, so you can choose which one you want. So let's say we want to divide through by 9 power x. So 9 power x. Now if you have a power x over b power x, is the same thing as a over b all power x, right? So this can also be 4 over 9 all power x minus 3 6 on 9 all power x, then plus they just cancel out, so we are only left with 2 equals 0. Okay, now 4 over 9 is equal to 3 squared 2 squared on 3 squared, okay, which is the same thing as 2 over 3 all squared. So this can be 2 over 3 all squared raised to the power of x. Okay, minus 3 for 6 out of 9. 3 goes into 6 2 times, goes into 9 3 times, so we are left with 2 over 3 all power x. Okay, then plus 2 equals 0. Alright, so 2 over 3 all squared all raised to the power of x is the same thing as 2 over 3 all power x then squared. Okay, so we can write this as 2 on 3 power x all squared minus 3 multiplying 2 on 3 all power x plus 2 equals 0. So we can see we have 2 on 3 over x, 2 on 3 over x. So we can represent that one with a variable to make it look simple. So let 2 over 3 over x equals, let's say, a. Okay, so replacing 2 over 3 raised to the power x with a, we get a squared minus 3a plus 2 equals 0. Then we solve this quadratic equation for a. Okay, so this can be this minus a minus 2a plus 2. Okay, so if you had to group them, we get something like this. Alright, so factoring out a, we get a minus 1 here. Then factoring out minus 2, we get the same a minus 1 to the same bracket. So we get a minus 1 in one bracket and then a minus 2 in another bracket. That means a is equal to 1 or 2. But what was a? A was equal to 2 over 3 raised to the power x, right? So if you have to consider a to be 1, then 2 over 3 power x will be equal to 1. Okay? Now, 1 is the same thing as 2 over 3 or raised to the power 0. So, by comparing, x is equal to 0, or 2 over 3 power x equals 1. You can decide to take, so 2 over 3 power x equals 1. You can decide to take log to the base 2 over 3 on both sides. Now this x moves to this side. Same base. The base is the same thing as the one we are taking this logarithm, so it turns to 1. So we have x equals log to the base 2 over 3 of 1. Now log of 1 is always 0, no matter the base, it's always 0. Okay, so it's the same thing, x is equal to 0. Also, a is equal to 2. Okay, so you can also write that 2 over 3 power x is equal to 2. And then x will be equal to, using that same logarithm approach, we get log to the base 2 over 3 of 2. I mean, this is the absolute value. So we can write our final answers as x equals 0 and x equals log to the base 2 on 3 of 2. And this will be our final answers. You can decide to, punch this in a calculator for the approximate value, but this is just the absolute value. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Please do like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.